Woo! All right, so it is Wednesday, March 22nd, 2023. I'm going to put a video up preceding this that I recorded last night, but I didn't put it up last night. Yesterday was incredibly stressful. You'll see why if you follow these in any order. Because the room sharing situation, I just wanted to mention a few other things about that. So when I was in the hospital in 2005, I had a roommate then. And it's nice to be able to, kind of commiserate with other people, and that's awesome. But at the same time, I am an empath, so if I hear someone crying, I'm going to help them. And sometimes the nurses get busy, and I hurt myself in 2005. So that was the other part of the reason I really didn't want to share a room. Right now I am alone. Again, obviously everyone knows I'm virus paranoid, but at the same time, a lot of it was the room sharing. She had a lot more friends than me. And people should be able to have the visitors that they have, not requiring an anal retentive person like myself next to them getting pissed off because they're taking their masks off to hug their own mother. So I cared, and that's part of the reason I did it. So there's a few other things about the hospital experience. One thing you may find, and actually I really believe this is the first time they've really done it, they continue to test me for diabetes because I guess a lot of these solutions that you are hooked to in terms of the IV are mixed with dextrose. There's a lot of sugar. So I've been destroying my fingers. I don't even know that this is something you can see. You can probably see some of my arms, my hands, or whatever. Destroying my fingers with these diabetes tests. Now, I think that may be done today. Now, part of the problem here is this hospital. This is MedStar Washington Hospital Center. The food is atrocious. They actually told me that I was malnourished today, and I was like, well, if you provide nourishment, it really wouldn't be like that, would it? And they may have a different food option later, which may not make this as painful. Now, my face has gone down considerably. I will be sharing a montage this weekend because I do have to figure out how to edit because I cannot be this incompetent person going forward. If anybody has any real questions and really wants to see how things go, you're going to be shocked because I look like a sumo wrestler and my face was gigantic, literally gigantic. The anesthesiologist came in. She said, you were so swollen up. We're really worried about you. And I understand because I did not look like myself. And so I had the cell phone and I was like, look at the last video I posted. It's not this bad, just so that they knew, there was reason to be alarmed. Now, most of the hospital staff that I've had here is great. There are a few that really kind of left me in fear for my life a little bit. And one thing that is going to be most advantageous to you is to make sure you do have a support system. Hopefully you have more than just one person like I do, but they need to pay attention, to you, to your pain. They are literally there working for you. Yes, they are a gift. I love healthcare workers. I have, I think, 13 or 14 on my list now that are beautiful, and I will be giving them credit. But some of them are obviously not maybe in the right time in their lives. They're having a hard time at home. I got my heart rate elevated today, my blood pressure, and my pain went to a 10 because I was hearing one of the nurses. She was having a personal problem, and she was talking on her phone with air cons, I think, in her ears. And I knew what was happening, even though I didn't understand the language fully. And I just got really affected by that. So you're going to want people to pay attention to stuff like that. I am not going to narc anybody out. That's not my modus operandi. I really like to, give credit where it's due, but I'm not the type of person that's looking to see anybody lose their job because they had a bad weekend or a few days. So definitely that advocate, the diabetes thing, food. If your family can actually bring you in food, I am telling you, unless you eat pure garbage, it's going to be far better than most hospital food. Again, my favorite hospital, University Hospital in Aurora, Colorado, they don't do the specials thing. They give you a full menu and you just order what you want. Here, I don't know what the hell they're giving. I had my husband give me paneer. I still have a, Mediterranean bowl sitting there that I can eat later. I had broccoli cheese soup. Everything is much better, and I should be out on Friday. Turns out having this practice does have some benefits, and I will go over those later, but I just wanted to give this update and let you guys know I am okay, and I will help more later.